Once again, Nasser coming at you with some Tokon content. Now, this is from TGS, which was earlier this weekend, and I would have uploaded this sooner, but one, I was procrastinating doing other stuff, helping other people, and two, initially the TGS content that we kind of saw was either people just uploading their experiences like off their phone or something, not recording it, off of like any software at TGS. But then I saw this video, which is from this channel. I don't know, I'm assuming Japanese. They were actually able to record and play, and I think this is from Arc System Works. I don't know if this one is because I can't see at the bottom if this has the logo, like this is directly from them or this is somebody just went to TGS and captured it. But I didn't want to do those initial videos just going off of other people's recordings. I wanted to either wait till something more official came out or till, somebody like this guy, for example, actually just worked with Arc Systems and got the footage showing off Spider-Man and Ghost Rider. They showed off both of them at TGS, and the game has also, from like the one Maximilian video I saw, it looks a little bit different. It looks like they maybe have loosened up tagging to make it more open and allowing you to tag more freely than it was before. Because if you remember in the first was it closed beta, open beta, it was kind of a little restricted. So I wanted to go over this now that it doesn't seem like we're getting any more content coming from TGS or anybody else uploading anything. So this is just gonna be some gameplay showing off Ghost Rider and Spider-Man in this one. And I think the other one is a little bit more of the same, but this one, I just wanted to do this video first because this one just had like a little bit of extra stuff in here that didn't really matter. So I wanted to actually go in here and see how they played. And also, this in 4K? This is in 4K, yeah. High quality too. I want to see if we notice a little bit of gameplay changes. So Ghost Rider has this little speedometer meter, I'm assuming this is. I'm assuming to do with his specials and like the flame aspect of him. So initially, got a wall break. It's gonna give him an assist. He's playing Storm, Doom, and what the hell is his name, bro? Star-Lord. Okay, so they skipped a little bit. Everybody's got their assists now. Actually doing combos. And okay, this was something I wanted to look at. So I was gonna make a note of it after the wall break. Right here. Everybody's got their assists now, so now they're just playing from here. Spider-Man zips behind him, goes in with a low. Some actual Spider-Man combos. And instead of before in the past, where it did not say switch ? I think it said switch, and you just had to press X when the meter started going down like that. You see how fast that meter goes down, the switch meter? I think before, if I'm not mistaken, I might have to like go to one of my old videos and grab a screenshot just from it to make sure when you're calling in an assist. But I'm pretty sure in the past it didn't say switch ? And it was a lot more like you can only switch once this meter has started going down. But I think the change that they made is the moment it says switch ? You can now tag in here as well, and not just here when he starts doing the animation of the way he looked like he's about to leave. But I think we'll either see it in this video or the next one more definitively. Because I think that was one of the changes that Max had pointed out and that I also saw. Also kind of sick how you can get the wall splat and not break the wall off of it, and they'll fall down, allowing you to now set up for something on the ground. And now he gets the assist launcher. Big combo, and now he gets to stay on this screen instead of transitioning. There goes Spider-Man with his dodge. I want to go back a little bit right after the knockdown. That was his grab. Reversal. Okay, he didn't tag there. He just went to assist in the super. I'm assuming this is a level 1. Say transition. They said that this map has a lot of different variants, which is cool. Also, you saw here, after that, he now has level 3. He went into what I'm assuming can be like a DP, get off me, into fire spit, launcher, called Storm's assist, called Doom, goes into a super, didn't get an animation, just went for the wall break, called the assist. called Iron Man. Yeah. Okay. So was a better judge of it, I think, because he didn't do anything else off of Cap. But I'm gonna do it right here. Slow it down a little bit so we can look at this, just so I can make sure I'm not tripping. So he calls in Iron Man, right? Iron Man does his little attack, and you see how before the meter for Iron Man even started to go down, right here, tag. And he's already tagged into him before that meter even started depleting. I don't think we were able to do that in the first beta, which now, if, like I said, this corresponds to something that they did for the new builds at TGS and going forward, then it's like, hey, that's actually a really good change now, because it'll allow you to extend and do different routes than just having to be forced to wait until it ends. And then he goes into Super. Miss Marvel Super. Beefy damage too on this combo. Now we get to go what's his name? Ghost Rider combo. I don't know why I wanted to call him something else. Level 3 Super? I'm assuming so, because it's sick. I don't know which Ghost Rider this is. If you do know, and it's one of his other variants, let me know, because I'm not too familiar. So it looks like Ghost Rider can overheat as well, and he can stagger himself for using too much heat. So it looks like a resource he has to manage when he uses his fire. But okay, go back here. I think it was another example of it. Ms. Marvel punishes him when he's in overheat. Spider-Man called in for his assist. Still has not started to go down on his bar. Still, you see it didn't start decreasing, and he already was called in. Same thing right there with Iron Man. Called in for an assist and immediately can tag into him. Same thing with him as well. Combo was pretty basic, but got wall carry and damn near killed. So just a lot more freeness in that. Same thing right there. Right there as well. Immediate tags. Just a little bit more saucy of a combo, but just you see how quickly they're tagging in and out now. Swapping characters, doing stuff. This is level 3. I think this is level 3. And I did see that they talk about it. It's cool that he, like, I think in the very first footage we got, he was grabbing a car and slamming it on them. But it seems like what he grabs is map dependent, which is kind of cool. Makes it seem like he's actually grabbing the environment and throwing it at your opponent instead of just always spawning a car out of nowhere. Then there's, I think, the victory screens. Sick image. And do we see Ghost Rider? Okay, yeah, Ghost Rider's right here. Actually, I'm gonna let it rock because they might show off some other combos. Dodge with Spider-Man. Tag into Iron Man. I'm assuming Cap Super, yeah. No wall break. Storm got the punish. Doom extension. Star-Lord. OTG. Ghost Rider tags in to finish it off. And I'm assuming this is his windscreen. I do like that he pulls off in the Dodge. Actually, is that the Mustang? Loki might be a Mustang. But that's all that we got off this initial footage, but we also have this one right here. This one's not in 4K. This is the same footage somebody else just uploaded it, so it's the same stuff. Okay, so I thought this might have been something different where we saw some different stuff, but overall, just higher quality on this one than the other one. So I'll just go back at this one real quick. And we did see a lot. Tagging seems to be a lot more open, which is hopefully good the next time they do a play test and allow people to actually get in and try it. It'll feel a lot more free, which I think was a lot of people's biggest critique of the game, was that it wasn't feeling very as free-flowing as a Dragon Ball FighterZ to allow you to really tag in and do some creative stuff. It kind of felt like you had to call in your assist and then wait longer than you wanted to do stuff with them. But this seems to be, they've opened it up and allow you to do a lot more creative combos and like unique stuff with your assist. Granted, you could still do some like basic stuff like this combo, for example, where it was just you come in, assist, does a punch, come in, assist, does another punch, and then just start leading into supers depending on how much bar you got. But there's still obviously gonna always be scrubby stuff. They just have to like scale that stuff so it doesn't like do the most insane damage in the world, and then just allow people's player expression and creativeness to be shown off, which I think this change overall has done, allowing people to do stuff with their assist a lot more. Because what was the one thing like Maximilian said? He was like, there was really not a reason you were incentivized to tag, and with the restriction of making tagging slower, it kind of felt like they don't want you to do it as much. They kind of want you to play this as a 1v1 instead of going and treating this more like a 3v3 or 4v4. Actually, my fault. But with this opening up now, this is probably going to feel a lot more like what people want. We just really got to see now who we're going to get, because I wanted to play Spider-Man, but unfortunately he wasn't in the last version of the game that we played. But he's going to be in the ones going forward, I'm assuming, and so will Ghost Rider. And now we just really got to see who else they add, because they have the problem with Marvel. They have so many characters that they could go off of. They could do some joke characters that actually are cool. They could do some other fan favorites. They can do some niche picks. It's really up to what they want to have showcased in this game, and obviously also like if they want to cross promote stuff. But overall, I'm not mad at where Tokon is going. It definitely seems like they are going in a positive direction, and we just have to be patient to see where it's going to be by the time the game launches, and hopefully it doesn't take 2 years to launch. But I'll see you on the next video. If I've missed anything, like missed any footage that I should have seen, let me know, whether it's on Twitter or on YouTube in the comments, because like I said, I waited a couple days just to make sure. That was a cool little move where Spider-Man like stunned you in the corner and like webbed you up. But yeah, if I miss anything, let me know. And like to be subscribed if you want to see more. I'll see y'all next time with more Tokon. Peace.
I wanna be good, but I'm stuck being bad. I wanna get money and chill by myself. I wanna send money, my family need help. I need me a girl just to help with the stress. Somebody to care, this hair, this rare everywhere. My fault is heavy, this chain is heavy. I know they gon' hate me cause haters is plenty. I rode in an Altima, bro, not a Chevy. Those times were heavy.